How's it going? Oumo ST-3 unboxing, and then also inside here should be my second Sparrow synthetic. The Oumo should be in the olive wood. The ST-3 should be in the olive handle, and the Sparrow should be in the blue resin handle. While I get this open, I want to give you a little backstory, make expectation versus reality. You've probably seen the memes, stuff like that on Facebook or elsewhere. I often think about like a cheeseburger, how you see cheeseburgers in a commercial, and then when you buy the real thing, it doesn't look anything like the commercial. When I did my collaboration with Ming at Frank's Shaving, one of the things I gave a lot of thought to was expectation versus reality. And when I wrote that sales page, when I discussed this at length for hours and even a couple of months, the conversation continued with Ming as we were doing that collaboration. I wanted the expectation to meet the reality of what we were doing when you opened that collaboration. When you opened up that collaboration brush, no matter what handle you chose, I wanted your reality to meet your expectation. And I feel like it doesn't matter how much you're spending on something, that your expectation should always meet that reality. And so why am I saying this? I've reviewed the ST1, absolutely loved it. I'll put links in the description if you want to know my opinion on the ST1 or on the ST2. I've also I've stuck with the chubby handles for all of my synthetics from Oumo. The only exception and the only brush that I haven't talked about that I've had for a couple of years now, I believe this handle style is called a Canon, and I have one of their boar brushes here. Absolutely love it. Their handles are gorgeous. But why I'm talking about expectation versus reality here today is I want to share with you guys some screenshots. First screenshot is what the olive wood handle looks like on the website. And the only reason why I became aware of this, and the only reason why my expectation now is in question, is because I purchased this ST3 the very day that they became available, the very first day they became available. And 6 days after purchasing it, I checked my email. I don't check my email a whole lot like you. I work for a living, and so I don't always check my email. Well, 6 days after making that purchase, I opened up my email, and I saw that Oumo had sent me a message asking me, well, you can read it there, about the bulb, and if I was happy with it. And I thought, and they said that this was one of their first ones, and that's well and great, but you delayed the shipment of my product 6 days just to ask me a question for something that you should have already had figured out before you launched it. And so that was kind of irritating. But then the most concerning part is when I got to looking a little closer at that handle. So we haven't opened this yet. So the photos that you see are from the emails that they sent me. And the knot is what it is. When I buy stuff, I don't want artisans or vendors making something an exception for me for any reason. I want them to mail to me what they're mailing to you. And that's one of the reasons why I don't, that's why I have them set the handle. I'm perfect, the knot in the handle. I'm perfectly capable of setting a knot. But one of the reasons why I do it that way is so that when you purchase one, you're getting what I would be getting and what I'm reviewing. So which one are we opening first? So before I go any further, I still can't see it yet. Before I go any further, what I saw in that, and I asked them about the handle, because the handle in the email, that wood olive handle, looks nothing like the olive wood handle on the website. And that's that was my biggest concern. Like, they were asking me if I was happy with the way that the fibers looked in that knot, and I was instantly concerned with the discrepancy, the disparities between the expectation and the reality. So I'm really hoping that what they sent me is more in line with that photo, because if it's not, I probably will be requesting a refund. So what I opened first, it's inside of a bag, is the resin. So the first thing we're going to see is the Oumo, the Sparrow handle. And it looks like a beautiful handle. Oh, this is actually much lighter than I expected. That's all right. It's actually going to work better. In fact, like, I don't even know if this is the same handle. I'll put photos up there. The handle I bought was a very dark blue. This is a very light blue. I'm trying to see, looking at it says the glaze azure, but the handle in that photo is a very dark blue. This is a very light blue. Like, it should be closer to the color of my knife, but whatever. It looks gorgeous. Just already, you know, expectation versus reality. You know, this is your first time watching one of my videos. I own somewhere around 300 shave brushes, synthetic, every fiber you can imagine. Horse, badger, boar. And I've done collaborations. Beautiful. The right coin. Yep, the same coin. I've stuck with the same coin in all of these, just trying to keep everything the same for these reviews. That's the whole reason why I've bought these, is just to review them. Alright, so not quite as dark as I expected, but you know what? Whatever. I'm really hoping, though, that this olive wood handle does not look like a piece of junk compared to what was on the website, because what was on the website was absolutely gorgeous, and what was on the website is what I wanted. Beautiful sticker, very cool hologram sticker, thank you. Packaged the same way, red bag. So this is the ST3, and it should be in the olive handle, and I'm hoping, once again, that it looks like that right there. Well, it does look better with the naked eye than what I anticipated it to look. So here's what it looks like in this cellophane that's new since my last purchase. They didn't do my other 4 brushes in this, so this is new to me. And it is a cool, nice touch. So this does look better than I anticipated it from the email, but this is still not the same color at all as the photo, but whatever. It looks like olive wood, and it goes great with this handle. That's why I chose it. Now, all the things I do with knots is I'm trying to match a knot to a handle. I really don't care when I'm shopping for a brush. All I'm trying to do when I buy a brush, I want to find a knot that goes with it, that it looks good in. So like, I set this knot, this is a Frank's G8, into this Chris Bojarab handle, and I went with this knot in this handle because I thought it looked good in the handle. And that's exactly what I do with every single brush. Is I buy a handle and then I match the handle to a knot, and I don't care what it's made out of, because I'm shallow and I want it to just look good. I really don't care about how it's going to perform as long as it looks good, if that makes sense. So this is super duper soft, as you've probably no doubt heard, and it certainly has more backbone than the ST3. And, you know, talk with friends, and they're like, oh, you know, I really like the ST3. I don't understand, or the ST2. I don't understand why you don't like the ST2. I didn't say I don't like the ST2. The ST2 just didn't meet my expectations because I held the ST1 in very high regard, and I just felt like the ST2 didn't live up to the standard that the ST1 was. And so this is supposed to be as soft as the ST2, but then have that backbone that the ST1 had. And right out of the gate, with it dry right now, I would say that it does. And losing one fiber right here, is it to be expected? The knot looks great. The handle exceeds the expectations of the email, but still doesn't quite live up to the expectations of the sales page. I'm not gonna make a fuss out of it because it is beautiful. It looks way better than what I expected from that email. It just doesn't look as good as the sales page. And like, I'm gonna have to take another look at what I actually bought. This is a much different color of blue. Am I thinking wrong? I don't think so. Oh, I forgot to say, this is also a 26 millimeter. I've kept all of them, all these ST series 26 millimeters. So that's the 26 millimeter ST1 regular density, ST1 extra density 26 millimeter, and then the ST2 26 millimeter. And I believe they just offer that in the 1 density, right? Like so far when I purchased this, it was just in the 1 density. So while I appreciate them reaching out about the knot, they should have already had their ducks in a row before they launched it. No excuses. And then, and then delaying my shipment for 6 days. That's like, the gesture is appreciated, but I'm always going to be critical because I'm not just going to. A rose has thorns, and so often when we talk about roses, we forget about the thorns. And I like to tell you about the whole flower. Roses have thorns. Not everything is perfect, even though some people think everything is perfect. You know what though? I can't wait to use these. Thank you, Oumo, for sending these to me. Well, for getting them to me. I purchased them. Not going to earn a dime from the sale of them. I purchased them. That's one of the reasons why I'm being extra critical, because expectation, reality. Reality, neither one of them are hitting it out of the park. Yakety schmackety, ramble. I'll use both of these for a while, and then I will add them to my brush review series. I'll do the ST3 first, and I will also use them in a shave video. Super soft. Dry. When they're dry, they're all about the same softness. Even the Sparrow is super soft. And you know what? I think I was reading too. I'm still yakking. I believe this Sparrow was the first gen, and if I remember correctly, reading from the sales page, we'll talk about that more in my review. This is the second generation of the Sparrow, if I recall correctly, and it does feel a little softer on the face feel. We'll see. Take care. I'm shutting up. See you in the next one.